Most expensive and ultra-rare coin worth big money. 1968 No Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin value $17,000 from United States. Many people see this coin in pocket change and think it is just 25 cents. But some coins from this year have sold for very high prices. A few top-grade coins have sold for thousands of dollars at big auctions. One very high-grade example graded MS-68 sold for around $9,000. Some rare era coins from this year have also sold for hundreds and even a few $1,000s. That is why many collectors still check every 1968 quarter they find. The 1968 Washington quarter is part of the long-running Washington quarter series. The design shows George Washington on the front of the coin. His portrait was made by John Flanagan. The back of the coin shows an eagle with wings spread. This design was used for many years before the state quarter started in 1999. The coin says Liberty on the top, In God We Trust on the front left side, and the date 1968 on the bottom. On the back it says United States of America and $quarter. In 1968 the United States Mint was making coins without silver for regular circulation. Before 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver. But because silver prices went up, the mint changed the metal. The 1968 quarter is made of copper and nickel. The outside layer is nickel and the inside core is copper. If you look at the edge of the coin, you will see a brown line in the middle. That brown line is the copper core. Because there is no silver in this coin, its value does not come from silver content. Its value comes from condition and errors. Now let us talk about the no mint mark. In 1968, quarters made in Philadelphia did not have a mint mark. So if you see a 1968 quarter with no letter under the date, that means it was made in Philadelphia. This is normal. It does not mean it is rare by itself. The Philadelphia Mint made about 220 million quarters in 1968. That is a very large number. Because of this high number, most 1968 no mint mark quarters are common today. If you find a 1968 no mint mark quarter in used condition, with scratches and wear, it is usually worth face value, which is 25 cents. Coin dealers will not pay extra for a worn coin from this year because many still exist. Even coins in average uncirculated condition are usually worth only $1 to $3. So it is very important to understand that most of these coins are not worth big money. But here is where things change. Condition makes a very big difference in coin value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A coin that looks almost perfect with no wear and very strong shine can get a high grade like MS-67 or MS-68. MS means mint state. These coins were never used in daily trade. They still have strong luster and sharp details. In grades like MS-63 or MS-64, a 1968 no mint mark quarter may sell for $5 to $15. In MS-65, it may sell for around $20 to $40. In MS-66, the value can go from $75 to $150 depending on appeal. When you reach MS-67, the value can jump to $400, $700, or even more. In very rare MS-68 condition, auction records show sales close to $9,000. These very high-grade coins are hard to find because most coins from this year were used in circulation. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC certify coins and give them official grades. When a coin is in a sealed holder with a high grade, buyers feel more safe paying strong money. That is why top-grade coins can reach very high prices at auction. Now let us talk about proof coins. In 1968, proof quarters were made in San Francisco. These coins have an S mint mark. Proof coins were made for collectors. They have mirror-like fields and sharp details. A normal 1968 S proof quarter is usually worth $3 to $8 if it is common. But deep cameo proof coins with strong contrast between the shiny background and frosted design can sell for $20 to $40 in high grade. Very high-grade proof coins graded PR69 deep cameo can sometimes sell for $100 or more. There is also a rare type called a 1968 S proof quarter struck in silver. These were special collector issues. A silver-proof 1968 quarter contains 40% silver. These coins are more valuable because of silver content and collector demand. Silver-proof examples can sell for $8 to $15 in normal proof condition. In very high grade they can reach $50 to $100 or more. Now let us talk about errors. Error coins are coins that were made with mistakes during the minting process. These mistakes can increase value a lot. Not all errors are big money, but some are very valuable. One known error is the doubled die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin has a doubled image. On the coin you may see letters or numbers that look doubled. If the doubling is strong and clear, collectors may pay $100, $300, or even over $1,000 depending on grade and strength of the error. Another error is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank was not placed in the press correctly. Part of the design may be missing. If the date is still visible and the coin is 10% to 50% off-center, values can range from $50 to $500. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the higher the value, as long as the date can still be seen. A clipped planchet error is when a piece of the coin is missing because of a mistake in cutting the metal blank. A small curved clip may sell for $30 to $75. A large clip can sell for $100 or more depending on condition. There are also coins missing the outer clad layer. When the nickel layer is missing, the coin may look more copper in color. These coins are lighter in weight. A missing clad layer error can sell for $100 to $300 depending on condition and demand. Sometimes coins are struck on the wrong planchet. For example, a quarter struck on a nickel planchet is very rare. These types of major errors can sell for thousands of dollars. They are not common, but they do exist and are confirmed by grading services. It is important to check the weight of your coin. A normal 1968 quarter should weigh about 5.67 grams. If the weight is much lower or higher, it may be an error. Always use a good digital scale that measures in grams. Another thing to check is the edge. A normal coin will show the copper core line. If the edge looks strange or fully silver without a copper line, it may be a special strike or error, but it must be checked by experts because damage can also change the look. Some people online say a 1968 no-mint mark quarter is worth $17,000. There is no common sale record for a regular circulated coin at that price. Very high auction prices only happen for coins in top population grades or rare major errors. Always check real auction records from trusted companies before believing high price claims. The coin market changes with time. Values depend on demand, rarity, condition, and how many top-grade coins exist. If only a few coins are graded MS68, then collectors may compete and push prices higher. If more are found later, prices can go down. If you have a 1968 no-mint mark Washington quarter, first look at condition. Is it shiny with no wear on Washington's hair? Are the eagle feathers sharp and clear? If yes, it may be worth checking with a grading service. If the coin is worn flat, it will likely stay at face value. Keep coins safe in holders. Do not clean them. Cleaning can lower value fast. Even light cleaning can leave hairline scratches that grading services can see easily. A cleaned coin may lose most of its collector value. In coin collecting, small details matter. Two coins from the same year can have very different prices because of grade. A worn coin is 25 cents. A perfect coin can be worth thousands. That is why collectors search bank rolls and old collections looking for high-grade pieces. The 1968 Washington quarter with no mint mark from United States is a common coin in most cases. But rare high-grade coins, strong errors, and special proof versions can bring strong money in the right market. Real prices seen in the market range from 25 cents for worn coins, $1 to $3 for average uncirculated coins, $20 to $150 for mid-high grades, $400 to over $1,000 for MS67 examples, and up to around $9,000 for rare MS68 auction pieces. Error coins can range from $30 for small clips to several $1,000s for major rare mint mistakes. Every coin has its own market value, history, and design.